Over the last few years or so, gambling has gotten easier to do here in Arkansas, but it's also increased the number of people who may need help with gambling addiction. THV 11's Ian Russell spent the day in Hot Springs with those trying to help those beat the bet.
Because if we're going to have gambling here, we want to be responsible to the residents of Arkansas.
Janet Miller knows the signs of gambling addiction. As executive director of the Louisiana Association of Compulsive Gambling, she knows just how many people are looking for help.
We've answered almost 68,000 calls, texts, and chats.
Miller's organization answers for the natural state because Arkansas doesn't have a specific number or even trained staff to do that. It's part of the reason why Miller was in Hot Springs on Friday.
Also looking at responsible gambling for anybody who is gambling, but also those who are not, to treat the problem.
The Arkansas Problem Gambling Council held a symposium Friday to talk about helping those struggling with gambling addiction in Arkansas. Chairman Vina Schexnayder says it's a problem affecting more than 20,000 Arkansans.
So we call it a silent addiction, right? A lot of times with the drug or alcohol issues, that's something prevalent that you can see. But again, sometimes with the gambling, you can't quite see it.
Schexnayder says they're not for or against gambling. They just want to help people connect with resources. But she says it's hard, especially when things like that phone line aren't specific to Arkansas.
So there's a push to help to collaborate with Louisiana to be able to receive those calls and kind of have like a rollover into the community treatment services and community mental health providers.
Another thing they're trying to work through, mobile sports betting.
Right, so that access does open up the door to others, but then that access also may increase addiction as well.
It's why they're pushing to help anyone struggling with gambling addiction, to make sure those who need help get it.
And again, it's not a shame or a blame game. We just want everybody to be responsible.
If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling addiction, you can call the number on your screen. That's 1-800-522-4700 for help. Someone on the line will be able to help you. In Hot Springs, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.